Alright, take 3. I had to piss and whatnot. Alright, what was I did so far? I parked at trolley line. The park down there. And there's only one entrance into this place. If you go off of the listed parking locations that they have made out for you. Like, just look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but there's just a perfect in and out right there. Let's go back there and check it out. Jesus. See, look. Oh my god, dude. God damn it. Getting bit and fucking stung. The fuck? That looks like it's been hit. God damn it. What the fuck, man? Alright, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Fucking getting bit on the back by something. What the fuck? I'm leaving. It's not what the fuck I thought it was anyway. So that can be the worst fucking part of coming into the woods. Like, nothing big is gonna bother you. It's the fucking bugs. It's the fucking bugs. Fuck. The This is ridiculous already. I hate the bugs. I hate the fucking bugs. No, you just follow that main trail up, and then you come to a spot where they have these trees right there. Alright, now like a good thing to like go off of is here. Actually, we'll go in here. I have all these trees planted, and a key thing is the Conservancy put a game camera in here. So that tells you, at least it tells me, that there's some fucking biologist or someone that works for the Conservancy that thinks that this area specifically is worth taking a look at. Right there's their game camera. It's pointed awfully specifically too at fucking nothing. It's not a buck bed. There's no scrapes in there. But a little trick, if you walk past that and you keep coming back through here, like you just couldn't convince me that you couldn't get in here and literally put a stand in any one of these good trees to be able to shoot at this entire opening. Because I also will not be convinced that nothing uses this as a walking corridor. I mean, it's just too fucking obvious. You know? When you get further in here, now, if you want to play a game, one of my favorite games to play is how long has the tree stand been there? Because this one right here, the strap is growing into the fucking tree. And it's not that high off the ground. In my opinion, it's facing the wrong fucking way. I mean, it's facing into that shit. I mean, unless he's a lefty and he's shooting that walkway's right through there. I don't know what the fuck that dude's doing. But whatever, it's his tree stand, not mine. Not that I think he's hunting it anymore, though. Because I don't. And you just have this entire walkway through here, which you would never fucking know about if you didn't cut off the main trail. Now, do I see any tracks? No. Do I see any good scrapes? No. Not in particular. I know this is where I'm going to be in here. I just busted something big over there. Almost has to be a deer. As I was saying, I am definitely going to be hunting this because this is worn down like it's a human walking trail. I mean, just look at this. I know it doesn't look like much, but this is as open as you're going to get. So if you're looking for shooting lanes and you want trees, like honestly, with the direction the wind's blowing right now, I just walked with my face into the wind the entire time. I'm up on top of this ridge now. just cutting across, and I would go into any one of those trees. And anything coming from the way that I walked in, the whole ways around, and anything coming from the far side of the property, the far side over there, would have no idea. Just no idea, man. And dude, you're just spoiled for trees to pick. If you'll walk through any amount. Whoa. Fuck you. And one thing I don't fucking like is the spiders. The bugs in general are fucking annoying. Fuck. What I'm hoping to find is on one of these scrape lines that I liked. I'm hoping to find something hitting them a little bit. Because that's one thing I have not found yet. I've found a million scrapes. But I have not found any fucking mosquitoes and flies. Fucking constant. Yeah, like this is like you're walking a deer trail right now. This is just flat out a deer trail. There's no other way to fucking put it. And you can fucking see. I mean, look at that rub. Fuck, go up that tree right there and use that tree to shield you. There's nothing fresh on this trail necessarily. Shit, that's rubbed to hell from last year. Go up in there. Another thing I wanted to mention access too. It's like kind of a weird place to access. From what I can tell, I might be able to like take a chance and park over on 241, which is essentially Mount Gretna Road. You can obviously park at Old Trolley Line Park if you want to be like 100% legal. And then you have this other spot that I was looking at the map, and technically it would work. You can park on the 283 off-ramp and just walk immediately into the woods. So if you just wanted a quick hunt, park on 283, don't walk all that far in. Or just put a stand over there. Or not a stand, just go hanging on it for the night. I mean, I wouldn't put a permanent stand in there. At least I wouldn't. Alright, let's get over here. Off trail, it is just thick, man. It's just one of those spots where and it's my favorite kind of spot. You know, where deer have just been doing whatever the fuck they want for a very long time. Thick, 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 thick. It really gives you the feeling that you could just pick a tree early season and have a real shot at killing a deer. Just pick one of these trails. That's an offshoot. That trail that they obviously made going in through there. Just pick one of those trees. Those are They're kind of spoiled. Just pick one of those. Alright. So you have that trail, and you have that trail. That trail says red. We're going to try and stick to the red trail, and I want to end up on the bottom trail, or what I have deemed to be the bottom trail. Quite frankly, I was getting lost in here the last fucking time. I don't think I have any right to name any trail. And I want the trail that takes you in the bottom of that valley, right up off the ridge, where it looked like that big travel corridor was that we walked down. Because down in there is what makes you realize that you're actually on the lower end of what I think would be the good stuff. I really do think if I hunt this year, and even if I'm diligent about it and hunt it like every day, I think I can really only hunt about half of this shit. And the only way I know to identify it is by these really big rocks that'll be on your left-hand side. Right up there is where we just walked. there's those really big rocks. We're actually going to get up on those rocks and take a seat. Quick 10-15 minutes. Try and get a feel for how the wind blows through here. Because now you're on the bottom side of the, like you're down in the valley now. After you walk in here, you walk pretty much straight up a hill. And then it drops off pretty abruptly, 40 to 60 feet. But it drops off like relatively fast. It drops off probably within, I don't know, fucking 50 yards, 60 yards. It drops down pretty heavy. So you're either going to have deer over there up on top of the hill, or cruising through this lower part of the valley. Alright, I'm gonna pause this, sit up there, smoke a cigarette, and just watch. As long as the fucking bugs leave me alone. And just see if anything crosses through this bottom end. You're kind of at prime time for hunting at 6:09. Closing time would be in an hour and a half to 2 hours. If something's passing through here or it's not, you know. Yeah, let's get up there. This is probably the equivalent of being in like a 20-foot tree stand.